to the all-new dating game. And now, here's your host, Jeff MacGregor.
Attractive, good, and enthusiastic as well. Thanks everybody. Welcome to the all-new dating game. As always, I start the show with a question. Today's question is, what is the chemical formula for molybdenum? Anybody know? Okay, sorry, that was a joke. No, have you ever been on a date with someone and they wound up wanting to do something totally different than you did? Just by applause. Matter of fact, my parents' marriage was like that for years and years. Later on in the show, we'll find out about a young couple that we sent to London, England. They spent most of their time trying to dodge the chaperone. But first, as always, at the top of the show, we're going to play a game. Today, 3 lovely bachelorettes. So let's go up and meet them. My, oh my, what an attractive group of young women you are. Now, you, bachelorette number 1, what's your name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca Burke. Now, what do you do?
Well, I'm a senior at Glendora High School, and when I'm older, I plan to go to UCLA and major in communications.
Well, good. Now, how do you think a guy should behave on a first date?
Well, I like a guy who's cute and cuddly. And it always helps if they laugh at my bad jokes.
Okay. I've built a career on that. May have noticed. Now, Rebecca, you know, they say this is, true about women. I think it might be kind of a slam, but do you share stories about your dates with friends?
Oh, I don't like to gossip. Well, but I do talk to my best friend.
I had that feeling, sure.
But she's always asking, what?
What? She can't believe what's happening. Now, what's the most effective way for a guy to impress you?
Well, I like him to be open with me and to be friendly.
Okay. All right, well, I hope that this guy has all those things for you.
I
Good luck
hope so
today.
too.
Now, bachelorette number 2, a very pretty young woman. What's your name?
My name is Teresa Tilley.
Okay, Teresa, what kind of guy catches your eye?
A guy with broad shoulders and who's tall and tan. Especially tall, though, because I'm 5'8", and I tend to meet a lot of short guys, and so when I find a tall guy, it's like, wow, I mean, amazing stories here.
Try not to knock anyone down in the studio today. Now, you're 16. You're very, very pretty. Now, can you even begin to tell me how many dates you've been on?
Well, I've never really been on a date, so I guess none.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
No, well, then why did you come on the dating game?
Well, I came on the dating game because I'm hoping to find the right guy to go on my first real date.
Oh. Okay. Well, good luck. I hope it works out for you. Now, bachelorette number 3, you are?
Monica Haller.
Hi, Monica.
Hi.
Now, on your dates, who does most of the talking?
Me. I tend to ramble on a bit, especially if the guy's really cute and I'm really nervous and...
Okay. Now, what about curfews for you? Now, you're a little younger, so what about curfews?
Well, my curfew right now is 12:30, but I keep getting in trouble, so my parents make it earlier every month.
Well, one of these nights you'll probably have to be home before you actually go out, won't you? So, anyhow, ladies, I wish you all the best today. Just be very open and honest in your answers, and I'm sure it'll work out tremendously well with our bachelor, and our bachelor is right over here. So let's go meet him. His name is Bob Hillman. How are you, bud? Pretty good. Why don't you go ahead and take a seat? Okay, Bob, big reaction from the ladies in the audience, and just stay here a second, get your questions out. This dude's really hot, okay? So, Bob, now let me ask you one thing. Where are you from?
I'm a native Californian, and I was born and raised in Santa Monica, right near the beach.
Santa Monica, right near the beach. Now, that must mean you're athletic, right? Because there's always something going on down there.
Yeah, I played a lot of volleyball. I was an All-American at the Junior Olympics in Minnesota last year.
Really?
Yeah.
So, tremendous athlete as well. And how tall are you, Bob?
I'm 6'2".
All right. Now, what does your mom say about the girls you go out with, Bob?
Well, once in a while, she might say something like, hey, you should go out with her a couple more times. But usually I don't listen to her.
Bob, I'm a couple years older than you. Let me tell you, that's not going to change. So, Bob, you got your questions? What you're going to do is you're going to ask each of those bachelorettes over there those questions, and then based on their answers, you're going to have to decide who you're going to go out with. All right? Take a deep breath, relax, dive right in, have some fun.
Bachelorette number 1.
Yes, Bob.
I haven't been on a whole lot of dates, so I'm not really sure what to do. What special pointers can you give me about for our first date?
Well, Bob, you know, I like a guy who's open and can be himself. There's no reason to be nervous. I mean, girls don't bite. Well, most of them don't anyway. But
Boing!
Okay. Bachelorette number 2.
Probably be prepared to have the best night of your life, an unforgettable night.
Sounds great. How about you, Bachelorette number 3? What pointers could you give me?
Well, I think you should dress nice, but dress comfortable. Pick an activity that we can get to know each other well on. And above all, smile.
Bob,
I'll be sure to do that.
You've got an absolute bachelor handbook there.
Yep.
And here's one tip from me. Never eat anything that you can't eat standing over a sink. That mean a lot more to you when you're older and you're trying to cook for yourself, but go ahead.
I'll think about that. Bachelorette number 2. If they took a poll, I'd probably be voted most likely to go to the beach. What would you be voted?
I would probably be most likely voted to be working out with the guys because I love to watch guys work out, as in football, volleyball, all sorts of physical activities.
How about you, Bachelorette number 3?
Well, I'd be most likely voted to join you because I love the beach, I love to have fun, and I'd love to be with you.
All right. Finally, Bachelorette number 1. Can you top those answers?
oh, I hope so. I'd probably be voted most likely to make people laugh. It's not that I intend to, but I just say something, and I don't even know what I say, and they laugh. But Bob, I'd love to make you laugh anytime.
I like to laugh.
We're compatible.
Okay, Bachelorette number 3.
Yeah.
When you're getting to know a guy, what's the most important thing and the least important thing you look for?
Well, the most important thing is a good sense of humor because if you can't laugh, life will get you down. And the worst thing is what kind of car a guy drives or where he lives. Seriously, because it's not what a guy has, it's what a guy is.
That's right. Yes.
Bachelorette number 1.
Well, the most important thing I look for in a guy.
It's happening again. She said 4 words, the audience is on the floor. She doesn't know why.
I'm confused. No, but seriously. I like a guy who's real, who has a personality and doesn't have to put on a show for anybody. And the least important thing I like about a guy is, oh, that doesn't make sense. The least important thing I like is I don't really care like if they have a perfect body. So many girls today just think, you know, oh, he's got to be this, and he's got to be tan, and all this stuff. And I don't think that's true because no guy is perfect, and it's really what's inside that counts.
Bachelorette number 2.
Oh, I love fun guys, so the most important thing is fun, having fun on a date, and just getting wild and crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, and the least important would probably be how much money you have. I'm not concerned about how much money a guy has because I really think that when I grow older and I decide to get married and all that kind of stuff, you know, do all that, I'm going to support my husband, and I will be the liberated woman who doesn't, you know, worry about those kind of things. So money is no object.
I'll keep that in mind.
Believe me, you should.
Bachelorette number 1.
Yes.
I like to fix things, so I work part-time as a handyman. If you could have me fix anything about your life, what would it be?
Well, it would probably be all my bloops and blunders. And I have a lot of them. No, they're not too bad. It's just things like running to class when you're 5 minutes late in a mini skirt and you fall and your skirt flies up and everybody sees. I mean...
Welcome to the life story version of the all-new dating game.
What would you like me to fix about your life, Bachelorette number 2?
Oh, please fix my dating life. My whole social life is just awful. I've never been on a real date, so if you'd like to go on, be my first real date, that'd just be the greatest.
All right. Bachelorette number 3.
That was a good answer. Let me see. Fix it. How about my curling iron?
Okay, Bob, you're batting 1,000. They're bright and they're funny and they're wonderful. And I would hate to be in your shoes because you have to pick one of them right now. So we'll give you a couple seconds to think about that. Don't go away. This ought to be pretty good. Stay with us.
Yesterday, my doctor told me my family could have a calcium deficiency. She said 7 out of 10 Americans don't get enough calcium.
But thanks to this, I feel much better. It's new Citrus Hill plus calcium.
How's it taste?
Great!
That's 100% pure orange juice plus calcium.
And its CCM calcium delivery system is a better source of calcium, so it's even more readily absorbed than the calcium in milk. That's why new Citrus Hill plus calcium is the first product to be accepted by the American Medical Women's Association of 10,000 leading women physicians. And what's more important, it's been accepted by this family.
New Citrus Hill Plus Calcium, also available in grapefruit, the better new source of calcium for
My family's health.
New Clothesline Fresh Tide. Once you use it, it's like giving your whole wash a breath of fresh air. Clothesline Fresh, right from the dryer. New Clothesline Fresh Tide brings outside fresh, inside.
Welcome back to the dating game, everybody. And now, Bob Hillman, it is time to choose a date. I don't envy you this task because all those answers were so good. But who's it going to be? Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3?
It's going to be Bachelorette number 1.
Bachelorette number 1, yeah! Let's meet the two that you didn't choose. All right, Bachelorette number 2 said she would like you to be her first date. And I think she is very sweet and very funny. She's certainly very pretty. Her name is Teresa Tilley. Teresa, come on over and meet Bob. Okay. Now, Teresa, just for my information, does he look the way he sounds?
Yes, he does.
Does she look the way she sounds?
Not really.
Do I look the way I sound?
You do look the way you sound.
Well, thank you. So I lost touch somewhere. Let's meet the other girl you didn't choose. Bachelorette number 3 said she'd be voted most likely to join you. She's a very pretty girl as well and very bright and upbeat. Her name is Monica Haller. Monica, come on over and meet Bob. And ladies, thank you very much. It was our pleasure. I hope you come back and do the show again. You're both great. Now, Bob, let's meet the young lady that you did choose. Bachelorette number 1. She talks, people laugh, and no one knows why. Let me find out if she's ready to come over first. Are you, you really want to do this, don't you? Okay, fine. And Bob, you're certainly ready for this, aren't you? Bob's ready. She's ready. Her name's Rebecca Burke. Come on over and meet Bob. I have 3 great dates here. You guys have got to choose your own trip. So go ahead, decide who's going to choose.
Go ahead.
Well, I was bachelor number 1.
So I'll choose 3.
Oh, boy. Another relationship off to a swell start. Yes, she gets to help. Who's going to get to read it?
She's gonna read it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Where are you headed, Rebecca?
Rio de Janeiro.
Rio! Yes! Charlie O'Donnell, tell him about it.
Your 5-day dream date in Rio begins when you jet from Los Angeles via Avianca Airlines. Featuring spacious seating and the fabulous gourmet creations of French chef Paul Bocuse, served with world-class in-flight service furnished by Avianca Airlines. And you and your dating game chaperone will stay at the Rio Sheraton Hotel, a deluxe beachfront hotel featuring a setting of comfortable intimacy with a touch of the tropics, the ideal spot to sample some local flavors, or enjoy quality entertainment furnished by Rio Sheraton Hotel. And Gray Line of Rio will be your host as you explore highlights of this beautiful city. Sugarloaf Mountain, historic Petropolis, and a delightful cruise among the islands of Cibatia Bay. Furnished by Gray Line of Rio, have a magical time in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Off to Rio for the festival. I'm green, I'm jealous. You guys were just great. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Now send us a postcard when you get down there, right?
Sure will.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys. All right. All right, now at the top of the show, I told you about a young couple that we sent to London. They love the nightlife, but they had a chaperone who likes to read books and go to museums. We'll find out what happened right after this. Don't go away. Welcome back to the dating game, everybody. Now, we have a couple with us today, and their chaperone. They had slightly different ideas on how to enjoy their date in London. So let's say hello to chaperone Sarita Stevens and our couple, Vanessa Giorgio and Robert Cullen. Welcome to the show, everybody. Okay, now as the chaperone, you met Vanessa and Robert at the airport,
Right.
correct?
Mm-hmm. I thought they were a great couple. They seemed to get along right away, and we all seemed to get along.
So how was London? I mean, was it...
Well, it was great. I mean, I lived in London for quite a while, and I do historical novels, and so I had this whole great itinerary planned with Hampton Court and Windsor Palace and Bath and York and all that sort of stuff, and they had different plans.
Yeah, somewhat.
Well, why don't you tell us about those? How different were they?
Well,
Jeff, leave me alone. Okay.
Well, we would go sightseeing all day, and Serena would, get pretty tired, and she wanted to go to bed early, and she suggested that we go to bed early, and which was not on our itinerary. So Vanessa was looking through one of the publications there, and she found an ad for this club that she wanted to go to.
Well, I figured we'd been there 5 days, we'd hit all the hot spots. I wanted something down under, something that, not everyone goes to. So there was this great place called the Manic Depressive Club. Yeah, so I dragged him there. I don't know. I figured it'd be fun.
Not that I've ever been to a club like that. But what was the club like?
Well, first we left the hotel, and it was getting pretty late, so we asked the cab driver how long it would take to get us to this section of London. He goes 5-10 minutes. So, like an hour and 15 minutes later, we show up at this sleazy hole in the northern section of London, and it was terrible. We asked the cab to wait, and then we went inside, and it's like a black room, and there's like 5 guys sitting in there with like black clothes on, kind of drooling over one another. And Vanessa wore this real low-cut outfit, so they're all kind of start quivering and shaking and doing this and that. So it's time to split, and we got outside, and the cab left.
I think that was probably the best thing you could have done.
Yeah, so now we're stuck with no ride. So I get on the phone, I call the cab company, he left us our card, and the guy tells me that, oh, no, I'm sorry, we don't send taxis to that section of London this late at night.
Of course not. The guy's going to get mohawked. Why would he do that?
So, it was...
What did you do?
We started walking.
And walking.
All the way
walking.
back.
And so you did
Black
make it...
streets, no street lights, scummy area.
Real comfortable. Real comfortable.
I was worried. I don't know. They just beat him up. You know what would happen. And
Well, I don't think I do, but we won't do it. Okay, but you guys did get home safe and sound, obviously because you're sitting next to me.
Yeah, we finally when we walked back into the city, got a ride back, and it was by this time 5:30 in the morning.
Did you resolve any of this with them?
Well, I had told them to go to bed early because we had an early itinerary going to Bath. We were going to Bath and Salisbury Plains, with real historic city, really beautiful. And so at 7 o'clock, I was pounding on their doors.
There's Bob looking oh so interested in the historical importance of a large pile of stones.
Well, it's a very historic place. I mean, it's created by the Druids, prehistory, or not, we don't know if it's created by Druids or not.
Well, sure.
It's really, a lot of things have happened, you know.
That's right, but what are the chances they get mohawked there, right? Slim, very slim. Now, do you guys have any plans for the future?
Robert's great. And I've been to his club a few times to visit him, and I think the best thing about the whole trip was I got a lifelong friend.
Lifelong friend. Let me ask you a question about lifelong friends. Now, is he the guy you're going to call to tell about all the other guys you're going out with?
She already has.
Okay, we'll be back with more Dating Game after this. Thank you guys. You guys are great. Okay, well, thanks to our couple, thanks to our returning couple and our chaperone. I'm Jeff MacGregor. I hope to see you here again on the all-new Dating Game next time. Bye-bye.
Our runners-up today will receive new Super-Weight baggies. Double duty bags for demanding freezer and refrigerator needs. New Super Tough, Super Thick, Super-Weight baggies. Or Glade Air Freshener. Nothing freshens a home like Glade. Now in 11 fresh scents. Glade. Or Time Out for Tetley Decaffeinated Tea. The only decaf with that tiny little tea leaf taste. Or the Paper-Mate Metal Roller Pen doesn't smell or smear like the leading roller ball pen. The Paper-Mate Metal Roller, available in fine or microfine. Or Gold Line, the second best source of vitamins after roller. Gold Line, the new brand name in vitamins. Or Johnny Cat Premium Caffeine. Johnny Cat, and a little privacy is all any cat needs. If you're in the Los Angeles area, single and attractive, and you're interested in trying out for the all-new Dating Game, call us at area code 213-469-2662. That's 469-2662. Do it now.
If you like this, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more game show gems here in the vault. You can also find more fun stuff on our Facebook page or connect with other fans on the Wink Facebook groups.